If you are spanking or screaming at your child at least 1 to 5 times per week, but you also know that you are a cycle breaker, and you also are aware that the cycle of screaming, spanking, power struggles, and negative self-talk, which means speaking to yourself negatively, and the cycle of poverty consciousness, and the cycle of doubting yourself, if you are aware that you are a cycle breaker and that you are here to break those cycles, and if you are healing from your own childhood and teenage years while simultaneously raising your own child, this message is for you. If you want to experience more peace in parenthood starting today, do this. Stop the habit of imaginary arguments. Cut it off. Cut it out. Stop it with your awareness of it. You know what I'm talking about. Those moments where you think about something and then next thing you know, you're rehashing the argument you had with your ex, and next thing you know, you and your ex are arguing back and forth in your mind. Or you are about to go somewhere, go to a family gathering, a family function, or go to work, and you just start to have an argument with your boss in your mind based on fears that you have about your job or based on past situations you've experienced with your manager. Next thing you know, you're headed to work and you're having a fake, imaginary, illusory argument back and forth with your manager in your mind. Or maybe your child just did something that triggered you and now you're washing the dishes. It happened about 20 minutes ago, yet while you're washing the dishes, you're still going on and on about it. Like your child isn't even in the room. It's just you washing dishes and there's a whole conversation being had with you, and it's you going back and forth about what happened 20 minutes ago. If you want to experience more peace in parenthood, you are going to give yourself permission from now until 21 days from now you're going to give yourself permission to be aware of when your mind is going off on a tangent and having an illusory, imaginary conversation, argument, or negative discussion, negative in any which way, shape, or form about yourself, about others. When that is happening, be aware of it. Give yourself permission to be aware of it. Your awareness breaks the pattern, breaks the cycle. Sometimes we're like, no, I'm just trying to prepare myself for what I'm going to say when I do have this situation happen. You're not preparing yourself. You are creating the future. You are choosing mentally how you are going to act, how you are going to be, how you are going to respond towards that person. And if it doesn't feel delicious and good to be doing within yourself, don't do it. You are too powerful. You are far too powerful to be giving your attention and your time to negative, illusory conversations, to negative anything. You are far too powerful to be giving your attention to that. And when you do, it is negatively affecting how you feel in this present moment, which will then lead to impacting how you respond to your child here and now. Your child runs in to give you a hug and you snap at them and say, get off of me right now. Now's not the time. Now's not the time because you are having a conversation that is negative. You are having a whole conversation in your mind about something that's not even happening, and it's affecting your nervous system. So it's causing you to react and create your life and your relationships here and now based on something that's not even happening. So practically speaking, starting now, and watch how this affects your parenting experience. I'm telling you, it's going to affect it in a very profound and amazing way. Starting now, if it resonates, you are going to give yourself permission to be aware of when your mind is having negative conversations about yourself, towards yourself, about your children, about your manager, about your job, about your finances, about anything. And when you notice it's happening, be aware. Don't run off with it by giving it more of your attention and energy and then choosing to have a 30-minute conversation in your mind about it. Be aware of it. Look at it. Sit with it. Call it out through being aware of it and watch it dissolve. Okay? Can you imagine what life is going to be like when you are no longer entertaining and giving a lot of fuel and energy and attention to negative conversations about yourself, about your life, about your future, about your past? Can you imagine how much more freed up you're going to feel, how much more available, how much more space is going to then be created for abundance, love, peace? You are very powerful. For anybody watching this video who wants a little bit more support from me personally in any capacity, wants a little support in breaking these cycles and experiencing more peace in parenthood, book a call.